since I've been doing these clearings along the way about my ability to receive intimacy and like really feel friendships. Now that I'm reading these cards, I'm feeling so much love from my friends. I'm so grateful for this process. So grateful for you guys, for any friend I've ever had. You were always so important to me, and I don't know if I had it in me to express that. And if you were one of my friends that I hurt, I'm really understanding the place from which I was able to hurt people, or perceive that anyway. I love you guys. You know, similar to the theme of everything else, like that I kept all these cards that had like quote unquote sentimental value in order, not for myself, but in order to prove to others that I have like healthy relationships and healthy friendships. And now I don't need to keep these cards or these letters anymore, because I know I do. And I wanted to prove that I'm a good friend and that I have friends. Isn't that crazy? You know, you accumulate so many friends. I mean, those of you who've known me for years, and sometimes it didn't matter if I had 100 friends. Sometimes I didn't feel like I had one. And I'm not saying that to make you feel sorry for me. I'm saying that because that's how I felt. And now I don't. The state championship that my team won in high school, and before today, I had a really poor memories of this experience because I had all this like resentment build up, and built all these stories, you know, around what my role was, and feeling sorry for myself, and creating that I was somebody to feel sorry for, you know, that I was a pity participant, that I didn't have any real talent, and that I was just so pitied that I got the opportunity, because, you know, other people did get cut off the team. And just today, you know, for the first time in quite literally 21 years, I got to reprogram my mind around that and just release that that's my identity, release that that's who I am, release that I'm somebody that is like a pity participant with no talent, release that I am like isolated from the joy and the celebration of something that was really so powerful and victorious for us. Release that I didn't fight as hard from the bench as everyone else did, you know, on the field. Release that I didn't want it as badly as everybody else, or that I didn't deserve the medal, which I think is what I had created in my mind. And now I get to look through this, like really for the first time. And my whole experience is different. And that's the beauty of, you know, working with the mind, is you get to re-experience things for the first time, even if they feel like they're in the past. And it's just so beautiful. I love these girls. I loved our team. I love this sport. I love my coach. And I was a huge part of this team. What shall I do? I was 7 years old. I dedicated it to my teacher. I wish I could go fishing. No, maybe not. I wish I could go swimming. No, maybe I'll drown. Maybe Disneyland. Too far away. Maybe my friend's house. No, she hates me. I'm going to school. Yes, but what am I going to do after school? Oh my God, this is like so life. I know. I'm going to play. Yes, play. But I have to do my homework. I know. I'll play after I do my homework. Fucking genius, girl. Well, maybe I'll just stay home and do nothing. Yes. Do nothing! The end. I fucking love myself so much after reading this, before reading this as well. And somehow the 32 years in between when I wrote this and now, I programmed myself that it's not okay to do nothing. I just became really present to this identity, like this theme of this identity of, like, I'm somebody that kind of benefits from other people's pity, and kind of living that out, living that theme out and that identity out in like so many different aspects of my experience, you know, from sports teams to my music career to relationships, even to my health. And like now seeing it so clearly, being really willing to let that go. Let go that I'm that person. Yeah, and letting go of all of the benefits that I somehow received from being that person. Feels really powerful. I'm already letting it go. More cards and letters. And the cards, there's this theme of don't forget about us. Don't forget about the little people. It was like simultaneously created this like huge expectation, and not in a negative way, not to blame anyone, but it just created this like huge expectation that I kind of would reach this certain social status, but at the same time, you know, this underlying tone of you're somebody that would forget about us. That's how I took it on in my subconscious. Not that that's how it was intended. And so I started like living into that and like feeling into that, and like maybe I am somebody that would forget about people, and maybe that's what I have to do in order to experience the life that I want. And actually, now that I'm feeling deeper into it, like that gave me fear when I heard that. That gave me fear, like I would lose the connection with that person, not as much that I would be the one that disconnected, but that gave me fear that I would lose my friends. I don't know. It's so crazy, like what the shit that we take on, you know? I'm gonna do a clearing around that. I kept Valentine's Day cards from kids in school with nothing except a name. I love you, Rachel. There's also this theme of you're going to go far. It's not an accolade to go far. Some people just have to go farther
to open up to their truth, to discover their truth. And others can discover their truth right where they're at. I'm one of those that had to go far. And I love myself for that.
Current workspace.